My next project I'm working on is this cell phone wallet from Cut Loose Press, designed by Sue Marsh of Whistlepig Creek Productions. I have these feather fabrics, black background with gray and white feathers on it. Cream color background with light gray feathers on it, spaced out. And then these light gray backgrounds with gray and white feathers spaced out. I hope I'll have enough here, but I might still have to do some creative piecing. I have sewn all the edges so I can wash them, because I can't get the creases out with my iron. This pattern calls for earrings, quilter vinyls, shape flex woven cotton Pellon, which is a feasible interfacing, as well as 2 fat quarters for the main fabric and accent fabric, rotary cutter, and mat. I'm going to use the light gray fabric as the main, since I have the most of that. And I'll use the cream color and the black background fabric for all the accents. I've cut out all my pieces. These are the main body pieces of the wallet, and these are the pocket pieces that have been folded in half and pressed. These are for the card pockets, and this is for the phone pocket. I did have to do a little bit of recalculating for this, since my phone is bigger than what the pattern would fit. So I did a little bit of measuring, made sure my phone would fit in the main part of the wallet, and the wallet will get assembled by the smallest main fabric, and then the biggest main fabric, and then the medium main fabric. This is where the card pockets will go, and the cell phone pockets will go on the middle piece, like this. Now I need to cut out the interfacing for each of the main pocket pieces, and then I need to cut out the accent fabric, and I think I'm gonna use the black to bind the wallet and make the closing straps, since the feathers are closer together and you'll be able to see them better than on the cream color. Since the feathers are so spaced out, there'll be sections where you won't see any feathers at all, so I think the black would look better. I have cut out the feasible interfacing and have pressed it onto each of the main wallet pieces, and now I can start sewing things together. I have pinned and sewn one of the cell phone pockets on. Now I need to press it in place and then sew the sides down so it'll turn into a pocket. Here we go, it's gone from this to this, and now it's a little pocket where my cell phone will fit. I've sewn both of them now. Now it's time to move on to the card pockets. So I have marked out where the card pockets will go. I've started sewing them in place. I just sew them with the bottom lined up with the line, and then sew them one at a time, so there's multiple pockets on the same area. And then I need to sew it all around to make sure they're actual pockets, just like the cell phone pocket. I have all the card pockets sewn. I'm making the pattern bigger since my phone didn't fit the original size of the pattern. I've increased the length of most things, so I hope I did the math right and everything fits together okay. I have a few extra card pockets due to this. I only did 2 big pockets since the pattern called for 3, but I'm going to actually do more card pockets instead, since I have a lot of cards. So I have sewn the binding on the vinyl to have the vinyl fully enclosed once the wallet is finished. And then it will get sewn onto the smallest of the main wallet pieces. I might put an extra card pocket in, but I don't think it'll fit. Plus it'll look weird since through the vinyl you'll be able to see the raw edge. So I don't think I'll do that. I'm trying to figure out which way I would like to sew the vinyl on. There. I've sewn the vinyl and now it's a pocket. I ran out of fabric. In this color anyways. I do have some scraps, but nothing big enough for another card pocket. I have 8 pockets on this one. And 6 pockets on this one. I think it's okay. The original pattern had one of the big pockets here, like sewn and then flipped over. So I just need to cover the raw edge. Then it'll be fine, I think. The strap is going to go across and hold the cover flap closed, which is why I have aligned the pockets with the top of the other side, so the cards will be covered by the flap, hopefully. So I have cut and pressed the binding. Hope it's enough. Fingers crossed it will be. I also have this cut out. This is the 4 inches width that will be turned into the 2 closure straps. One to hold the D-rings, and one to close the wallet through the D-rings. I'm not sure how long they need to be, so I want to get the majority of the wallet together, and then check to see if I have enough here. Then I should have enough scrap to add to the binding if it's not long enough. This is going well. I have mathed really well. I'm going to use some scrap of the light gray just to cover this raw edge. I'll probably fold something together, then sew it over. It'll be a fun little detail. I need to mark the placement for these card pockets, then sew them all down. I have sewn these pockets down. I have this raw edge here. And I took some scrap, folded and pressed it, and now I'll sew it on top. I have sewn the scrap on top and bottom. I didn't sew this side, only the other side, just so I could sew top, side, bottom. The edges will be hidden by the binding, so it doesn't really matter. I have all the pockets sewn on to all the different pieces. This will be the inside window pocket, phone pocket, and card pockets. They need all to face upwards when folded. This is very important. Starting from the card pockets, they face upwards. Phone pocket is downwards, and window pocket is upward. So when it folds, all the pockets face upward. like this. This is the outside. The cover flap has no pocket, but the strap will go here. Then another phone pocket. Then the card pockets I added, and the pockets face the same way as the inside of the wallet. The feathers on the cover flap I want like this, since it looks odd when it's like this. I'm going to sew the inside of the wallet together, do some measuring, then cut out the straps, since the straps need to be sewn into the outside of the wallet, and because I adjusted the pattern, I'm not sure if I have enough. Then sew all of it together. I made the straps. They should be long enough. The D-rings are looped on the smaller strap. It goes about here. The long strap has a finished end and an unfinished end. The unfinished end gets lined up with the bottom of the card pocket here, and then they get sewn into the wallet. I have sewn the front and back sides all together. The straps are in place. I've also sewn the two binding strips together like this. Now to sew the front and back sides of the wallet together. Here's the wallet all sewn together. All that needs to be done is the binding and the strap. Card pockets are over here. Phone pocket here. Window pocket here. Here are the straps. Another phone pocket. And more card pockets. It wraps up like this. The strap secures through the two different D-rings by weaving like this. I checked my phone. It does fit inside. It also fits here for easy access. Now I just need to bind it like a quilt, which are the only instructions it gives. Bind wallet as you would a quilt, mittering corners, or mitering, however you say that word. I don't know how to bind a quilt. I've never done that before. I will have to ask a wonderful, amazing human being to help me out. I didn't have enough black. I could add this, which would get this much further, but I don't have enough black to finish it. I'm not sure what to do, but I do have the cream, which I was going to make the strap out of, to make it into a shoulder wallet. I'm going to cut what I need for the strap out of this, then see how much is left over so I can add some to the binding. This is unfortunate. I started sewing the binding on. I decided to do the cream color on the card pocket side. I'm going to sew the ends together. The black is a little wider than the cream, but it should still work. Then I just need to wrap it around and sew it down. So I have the strap over here, I've pressed it in place. Then I just need to sew it into a loop and then sew it down in place. There we go. So it looks lined up, but it's not. But I'm not going to redo it because it'll look fine. So I finished the strap and finished binding, and now I just need to sew the strap into the wallet, and I'll be done. There we go. When the wallet is folded up, you can't tell that a little bit of it is bound with cream instead of all black. Here's the finished product.